Hey guys, so long time no see. I know I was saying that I was gonna make video after video after video and never did, but here you guys go. Finally gonna make a video. So this is my new reptile room basically. It's my garage actually, and it's very cluttered with a whole bunch of shit, drum sets, tubs, couches, you know. But basically what my reptiles are taking up right now is basically right here and right here. That's all. So right here is my leopard gecko rack. There's a gecko in the incubator because I do not have enough tubs for all of my geckos. So basically this just keeps him warm. But the thing I don't like about that is he doesn't exactly have, you know, temperature gradient, and he can't move. He can't regulate his own body temperature. So it's at a constant 85, which, you know, what if the gecko gets uncomfortable? It's not the best. It's not what I recommend, but it's all I have to keep him warm during the winter. It's a hatchling. So anyways, here's my bearded dragon cage right here that I built this because the tubs, I guess, these ones, yeah, look at what happens when you put UVB on those tubs. So all those breeders that recommend doing that, it doesn't work good. Don't do it. I didn't have it resting on the tub. I had it raised above. You see the UV light. But this is wood. It's not going to fuck up like that, you know. So yeah. And then right in here, I have my dubia colony going on. Nothing special about them. But anyways, I'm going to go through here and all these. There's a random beetle right here. And I'm pretty sure that's a cleaner beetle. I don't know though, so... Okay. So, starting off with this female, I started keeping records on all my geckos. This is a gecko that I received from Triple L over in 2012. Don't know when it hatched. It was a 2011 baby. I don't know much about her besides that she's a hypo. She's very high tangerine. She actually even looks like she could be part emerine. And she's also het albino, which I proved out by breeding her to one of my males. And she is definitely my fattest gecko. She is 92 grams. I don't know how she's that fat. As far as I know, she's not a giant or anything, but I try to limit her food so that she doesn't become obese. Here. There. But, yeah, she's a pretty girl. She's, how old? 2011, baby. So she's, coming up on 6 years. 5 years, I mean. Alright, so, down here. This is actually her daughter. Actually, I'll start with her other daughter first. This is the daughter that proved that she was albino. This is a hypotangerine banded albino. She hatched 9/3/12 by me. The male Emery II, which was, who I believe was an albino because he looked like he had albino eyes, but his colors looked like a high yellow. So, I don't know what to call him, but look what it hatched out. And I actually have videos of when I hatched her out. I believe it was like titled, "How did this come out of that?" You can go back and look for them. I'm not going to post them in here. But can't really do any justice, but she's got some really nice lavender, and yeah, she's a nice gecko. So that's how I proved out that she was het for albino, and that the male was either albino or het for albino. Who knows? Next off is a female who, she honestly looks like her mother. She's a hypotangerine caretail het albino. Price, she's got to be around 66. And either 66 or 50, I believe. Or actually, I mean, either 100% het albino or 66. Or, yeah. But hypotangerine caretail het albino. Hatched 5/26/2013. Same pairing. And she's actually a lot better looking than her mother, I say. You can see the tangerines. This camera is so horrible. I'm sorry. I wish you guys could see her. But she's a really nice gecko. Fat, plump. And you can see that she is a hypo. She's actually got more reduced spotting than her mother. Okay, next off is a new gecko. I bought this girl from Latitude 33 Geckos. It's a Pacific green. Don't have much information about her besides when she hatched and all that. But she's actually pretty cool looking. You can see there's some greens, some lavenders, and some nice oranges too. But yeah, I just thought that she would be an interesting project to add in. So next, after her, I'm actually probably going to include that in this albino tangerine projects I have going on right now. The thing that sucks is I have no clue what albino this is. The male I bought from PetSmart years ago. He lived to be 9 years old, and unfortunately he passed away. And I actually I brought him last year right before he died, and he shot a lot of blanks, I would say, because all the eggs I received from that female were infertile. One of them incubated for two and a half months, and it never hatched. And yeah, so, but one did hatch, and it was from this female right here. And that actually proved that he wasn't albino, now that I think about it, because the baby didn't come out as albino, and if it was albino to albino, that would have been all albino babies. And the weird thing was that he didn't fertilize them that much, I would say, because I got 2 eggs from her total out of the season. One hatched, the other one didn't. And then I got about 4 or 6 eggs from her, and none of them hatched. Like I said, one incubated for 2.5 months, nothing. So, I haven't been as into reptiles, in case you guys didn't notice, but I'm getting back into it right now, trust me. I just blew another 190 on a pair of geckos that I'm receiving next week. So, right here is an Emerine Head Eclipse from Art Geckos. Great breeder, definitely recommend him. Ben from Art Geckos. That's who I'm ordering these next 2 geckos from, actually. And right here is an Emerine Head Eclipse, and I think she's pretty rad looking. She's got some nice greens. Very hypo back, but very marked head. She's pretty nifty. Probably include her in this whole group right here too. And now here, this is where it gets changed up, guys. I do know the albinos that are going on here, so this is going to be a separate project. This is going to be the really cool stuff. So here's my Snow Reverse Stripe 50% Het Raptor from Art Geckos. And she is pretty nice. Can't show you much of her, but she's got a nice lavender stripe going down her back. I don't want to disturb her right now. But she's a big gecko too. Oh, she came out to say hi. Let me make sure she doesn't hurt herself. Come on, girl. But yeah. Now, I think I should show you guys the male that I plan on breeding her to first. And this is from Ron Trimper himself. First gecko I ever received from him. It was on that wholesale priceless deal, basically, where he produced a lot of geckos that were actually quality morphs, and he sold them relatively cheap. I got this male for only about, was it $60 plus shipping? Something like that. And he is a snow raptor. Here. And he's got a snake eye, and then an albino eye. And, you know, he doesn't have the greatest colors, but what I really plan on doing is I want to prove out this albino up here. So I'm going to breed him to the all albino female. And if they're trempers, I should get all albinos, all albino babies. But if it's a tremper and this is a bell, I'm going to get babies that are double het for tremper and bell. And I'm going to sell them a little bit cheaper than normal geckos because it kind of screws up your plans. You can mix and match the albinos, and it's just not recommended. But here is my other male, which is a red stripe bell, and him I plan on breeding to this female. So no matter what, I'm going to get some babies that are going to be double het. So what? I'm going to sell them as pet quality. If you really want to buy them as a breeder, sure you can. Here's my Chihuahua. Kiwi! Oh yeah! But anyway, so here's another stud that I got right here. He's a red striped bell. Yeah, look at his colors too. He's a stud. Got this guy from Latitude 33. Recommend them also. Really nice prices. Pretty decent geckos too, as you can see. But he's got some really nice lavender and oranges on him. I may have actually said my breeding plans wrong because I also have a male super hypotangerine carrot-tail baldy het for albino. And how that happened was I had a female super hypotangerine carrot-tail baldy who I bred to the male albino, and basically I produced another super hypotangerine carrot-tail baldy, even though the male wasn't a baldy, or he was just maybe a little bit of a hypo. I produced this anyways, though. And you may ask, why is he over here separated? As you can see, I don't have that many tubs, and this is lined with heat tape, but I am building a rack soon. But this is just to keep them heated and good. He's right in there. Nothing too special. Honestly, the super hypotangerine carrot-tail baldy morph used to be my absolute favorite morph, but guess what? It's not that great. I like the high intense oranges, the ones where they're so orange they almost look red, like the tangerine tornadoes. Now those are crazy. So right here I'm going to show you this guy. This is a temp sexed male. Not sure what he's going to end up looking like. He's going to probably most likely have some nice oranges, some tangerine, and as you can see, very nice lavender, and probably maybe possibly a hypo. And this is from the albino female in here that I already showed her. Now you can really see her colors. But, yeah. Don't know how he's going to end up looking, or if it isn't even a he. I could probably sex him right now, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer till he's bigger, because I'm not in any rush. But he may actually be very valuable, because I don't know, if that male proves that she's a tremper, then he's a het tremper, and I can mix and match the tangerines and get my own sunglow going, basically. Because if you saw this female, she's a lot brighter than the male down there, but then again, he is a snow. So, geckos, it's crazy, you know, there's a lot of mixing and matching. It's fun. But I did get 2 new geckos that are coming in the mail next week. Already paid for them and everything. And they are stunners. I did not expect to get into the project I'm getting into this soon, but stay posted, basically. You'll see then. I'm not going to tell you what the morph is now, or the morphs, but you'll see. So, I hope you guys liked the video. I know I didn't show you guys all my reptiles, but if I did that, this would be a lot longer than already 13 minutes. Shit. So, hope you guys liked the video. Here's my leopard geckos. See you guys later.